When it's written, the biography on my next guest will read like a who's who of rock and roll history. It'll include every name from B.B. King and Elvis to Jimi Hendrix and, of course, his ex-wife, Tina Turner. Yet, in spite of his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1989, he says the best thing to happen to him the last 15 years was being sent to prison. Tonight, he joins us a free man with a new lease on life and news of more rock and roll yet to come. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Ike Turner. Well, you really, truly do look terrific. Just before we start, give me a Rollin'.
Rolling on a river.
All right. Still my favorite. Try to do that. Why was prison good for you, Ike?
Because, man, I had taken my family, my wife, my career, taken everything, man, for granted. And, you know, I started living just for the dope stuff, you know. I go to bed with it, wake up, going and get it, man. I lost the direction of life, man.
Lost everything in your life, your family?
Yeah, wife? I lost it all, man. You know, it's
career?
like, yeah, career. Well, everything was secondary, man, but it. You know, and in there, man, it's like I got back, you know, like you get up in the morning, you go to work, and you know, you eat 3 meals a day, and then you go to sleep at 10:30.
Mm-hmm. And it organizes you.
Yeah, and then I got rid of the mental addiction. You know, it's like chicken place like that. They can help you with the other part, but not the mental. You got to get rid of that.
You know, this is an interesting point. You once said that the one thing you wanted to do was make music. You know, there's an old saying, Ike, be careful what you ask for, because you might get it. Well, now you're out of prison, you're a free man. Now the responsibility is on your shoulder to make music. Is it scary a little bit?
Yes, God. You know, everything.
It's scary.
Yeah, but like just before I got out, man, I started thinking, the closer we get to getting out, the more scared I would get, because I know what I can do, and I know what I'm going to do, you understand? But like, just sit and talk about it is one thing, but to get out and to do it, and the closer you get to getting out, man, I would get scared every day, because like now I got to do it, you know?
Sure.
Yeah.
But you're going to be 60 in November, too.
I mean, it's... Be quiet.
No, I don't want to make this sound like I'm kicking a man who's really trying to get his feet back up. But I'm going to ask a two question. I hope you take it the right way. There are a lot of people out there, Ike, who said, Ike Turner, come on already. We've heard this guy years, and why should we care about Ike Turner? Or we should care about the people who never got a chance. What do you say to those people? Why should we care about Ike Turner anymore?
Wow, that's a big question. I don't know, you know, but I feel in my heart, at least I know in my heart, that I have a lot to give musically. And like today, I listen to a lot of records, man, but there's no real, you know what I'm talking about, like the real things from within, you know, like with music. Everything.
The stuff you helped invent?
Yeah, well, say that, yeah.
Yeah?
And so everything is so mechanically done, man. It's not like this guy was playing the horn a minute ago, man. Like he's coming from the gut.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Richard Elliott, yeah.
Yeah. And so, anyway, it's like now, man, it's like I feel that I'm going to make a complete change in the music industry, man, when I come out with my first
We've got
record.
some, Esquire Records, I know, is working with you on some.
Yeah.
I want to throw a name at you, and we could sit here and dwell all night on it, and you've been reading about it, bandied about for years in the press, and that's Tina, and she writes I, Tina, and it was a pretty heavy account of what it was like to be married to Ike Turner. She said that you beat her up. She said that you were abusive, you were a womanizer, you did a lot of dope. Any of that stuff true? Is it true, Ike?
It was true. I had a lot of women, and I did do dope, but the fighting and the stuff. You know, there's a lot of stuff was said in that book. That book made me something that I've never been. Not even when I was doing dope.
What did it make you?
It made the people think that I would walk around, I would beat on my wife, and I would do this. Man, I was just all women and things. I never, you know, like I stayed at the studio all the time. I never went home, and it's like, well, I never was. I've always been a good provider. I wasn't a good father. I was a good provider. You understand? I gave my kids everything but me, and it was the same with her.
Have you ever picked up the phone and said, I'm sorry?
No, well,
why not?
The number changed.
The number changed.
Yeah, man. And now she's in England. I'll never get it, you know.
What do you think she thinks of you?
Oh, I don't know what she thought about me then, but I know now she would think, well, Ike is back Ike, you know. But I'm going to stay Ike this trip.
You think that in any place in her heart, she still loves you? Anywhere?
I would think once you love, it's forever, you know. But once you're in love, like this temporarily. And we were, Ike and Tina was more sisters and brothers than husband and wife. We was together 24 hours a day.
Because she was real young when you met her. How young?
She was, 16?
16.
Yeah. And they put out of the clubs in St. Louis where I was working in St. Louis because they said she was too young. And I still slipped in through the back door.
You'd like to perform with her again? You think it'll ever happen?
Man, yeah, man. That's a dream of mine. Is like to put together. I'm putting together a show now. My new review, and once I come out with get me a record in the top 10, and then I would like to do about 60 days with her show, with my show, and I want to go on first where she had to come on behind me. That would be a trip.
Hey, man, we hope it for you. You know, we wish it for you because we're rooting for you a little bit, Ike. Let me ask you about it this way. Is there anything to compare to sitting out there, forget about recording studios, to sit out there in front of 30,000 people screaming for Ike and Tina Turner, or Ike Turner, or just your rock and roll
Man, there's
sound?
no feeling like that in the whole world.
Yeah. Better than sex?
No, I don't know, man. But yeah, I think it's better than anything, man. When you can reach out and get an audience, man, because you give them from within yourself, and you just reach out and get them in, and just pick them up, and it's unbelievable, man. You know, and I missed that. I missed everything, man. You know, it's just. I went down a dark road, man, and so finally I saw the light. I got to the light.
We missed you too, Ike. You know, we're rooting for you. We hope you can come back and be healthy and make great music again, because that's what your contribution is.
And it will be fast too, man.
Yeah.
That's a promise.
Before too long, it'll be rolling. One more time. One more time.
Rolling on a river.
Oh, yeah. Ike Turner, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Stay well.
Thank you very much.